2, 12,
Kei a Waimihi Hotere Te
14,
Huango. Ka tahi anō ka
16,
kitea e ia na tana
18,
hyperventilation me tana kaha
20,
ki te kairongo wā, ka mate
22,
nui, tana
looking
huango.
up, 24, 26, that's good, 28. Well done. We'll give you a 30 there, that's great. Now palms up and just let your breathing come down.
Koina te tikanga o te extended pause, ko taku hā ki roto,
Gentle,
me
diaphragmatic.
taku hā ki waho. Mā te ihu, hei te mutinga o taku hā ki waho, ka pēnei nā, ka mau au i taku hā, ka kaute hia, ka mau au i taku hā, mō ngā hēkona a hātu, ka pēnei nā. Mā tērā, mā te extended pause, te whakatā, ka mōhio koe, ka whakanui i te carbon dioxide ki roto i au. Koe rā te mea, hei whakangāwari, hei whakangāwari i taku hā. I au e omana, te tuatahi ka pēhi mai te taumahatanga ki runga i au, ka timatau te mare kei roto i au, e whawhai maua ko tāwhiri mātea. Aha, kua te pōtiri ana te oma. Pērā au, i au e omana. So when I am, it just gets real tight and start fighting for air and...
Okay. Hey.
Oh, ka pai te hau.
Let's take our pulse. Start. What was that?
Ko te kotahirau me te whātekau, kotahirau whātekau.
All right, let's see what we can do with that now. Okay, we're going to do an extended pause now. Just push it as hard as you can. 2,
Aha kua te āhua hea,
4,
he wāhanga tēnei o te whakaakonga anōtia.
8, 10, 12. Okay, you'll notice it's not as big as your control pause. That's no problem. Okay, roll those palms up and let's get that breathing rate back to normal.
Oh.
Right, just keep bringing the breathing down. Resist that urge to take big breaths, big gasps. Use the power of the carbon dioxide. It's helping to open up your airways. Notice how quickly your breathing is coming back to normal. All we have to do is shut that mouth.
Ka tito waha Waimihi e koera te kōrero o aku mātua i rā.
I bet you'd love nothing more than to open that mouth and take a big, big breath. So we're just going to override that urge. Allowing the natural levels of carbon dioxide to open up your airways and your blood vessels. The goal here is to get your pulse right back to a resting pulse. So let's do another extended pause. 4, 6, 8, 10, keep it going, it's good. 12, can do a bit more. 14, keep it going. 16, 18, you're doing well. 20, 22, well done, that's great. Okay, let's just take our pulse again and see where we're at now. Start.
A muri te oma, te rāpea, a muri te pūteikau, ka hiki ho taku pulse. Ono tukau mā waru.
Good, let's come way down.
Pai ana, tērā mai te kotahirau whātekau, hiki ho ki te ono tukau mā waru. Koutou mā pai tērā.
You've done it, well done.
I te oma haere au. ngā rā o mua, tērā pia ko, mā te ko tahi haora, ka pā mai te he manawa kei roto i au. Nā, he pai tēnei mō te oma haere me te exercise-induced asthma. Ko roa nei te wai whawhai ana māua ko tāwhiri mātea. Ahakoa he mate i heke mai i aku tūpuna, ahakoa ka hānau ki te whai ngā huarahi kāre pai mo te rere o taku hau. He maha ngā huarahi kia noho pai ai a tāwhiri ki roto i au. Tēnā ko tāku, haere koe kia kite ai i ngā hua ki roto ki tēnā. Kaue wareware ki te kōrero atu ki tō tākuta, kia mōhio pai ia heaha ngā take kei roto i a koe. Kaue wareware ki te kai i o rongoa, mā tērā ka kite koe i te huarahi pai mō.
The asthma actually stops the air coming out of your airways. It squeezes your airway tube. So we're trying to determine how squeezed and how tight they are with the air coming out.
Kei te rata pū kahu a Waimihi mo te whakamātautau spirometry. Kia whakatau ai te rahinga o te hā mai i ona pū kahu.
7, and that's perfectly normal. So between 95 and 100 is normal, and 97 is very normal. So that's very good for you. And 80 is your current resting heart rate, which is very good as well, and that's perfectly normal for you as well. So very happy with that. Just show me what your peak flow is. That's right, that's good. Excellent. Very good. That was 350. So that's very good for you.
E tika ke te whakatau i tēnei mihini te peak flow meter I mahia e Waimihi I tōna whare.
And here we go.
It has to be quite a strong blow. So. Keep going. That's really good. Keep going as long as you can go. Excellent. You got a lot of air out. This is how much air you're getting out in the first second, and this is how much air you got out in total. So you're almost the same as that line in total. FEV1 is how much air you're getting out in the first second. Asthma causes the problem of getting the air out. So asthma is most likely to affect what the amount of air you get out in the first second, because that's the shutting down of the airways, that's the tightening of the airways. So at the moment it's saying that your FEV1 is 77% are predicted for your age, which you would probably expect. Up to about 80% is what we would say was normal. And 77% is not too bad, but it would be good to get it better than that. Yeah, and I think either with your medication or your breathing techniques or whatever, it would be good to get it better. Now, your forced vital capacity, which means is the total volume of your lungs, is perfectly normal. So you've got perfectly normal lungs. It's just that when you're breathing out, they're closing down because of the muscle, the effect of the asthma's had over your whole life. So that's 97%. And your peak flow, which is your peak expiratory flow rate, litres per minute, which is a slightly different recording than the FEV1, is 394, and that's 94% are predicted. So that's pretty good. So that means that your peak flow at the moment is excellent for you. Yeah, so that's good. But just this one, the FEV1 is slightly lower, which means that I think that's probably the effect of having had asthma since you were a child. Yeah, but at the moment, that's looking really good.
From these tests, what assumptions can you make about my asthma?
The only concern that I have is that you are still becoming short of breath, and that could be due to your exercise tolerance. From this test, your asthma is well under control, and that's all really good. But I think that currently still taking your Pulmicort is probably essential for your asthma control. And if you ever wanted to stop that, you would need to see your doctor and check and maybe do daily recordings of peak flow to see. But it'd be at the moment your asthma's well under control.
Nā te spirometry ka kite e mātou te āhua o aku pukapaka. Ora mārika nā hau, me aku pukapaka. Pai te rā.
Nō reira, ka mihi atu ki a koe te tuāhine, ko whakatika koe I tō whakaritinga mo tō huango. Kāti, ko tātou mena ka āwangawanga mo tetahi o te whānau e raru nei I te huango, ka pai hoki kia haere koe ki tō tākuta kōrero ai. Kia maumahara hoki tātou ki te kōrero, tama tū, tama ora, tama noho, tama mate.
Ka tahi anō e komatu I taku whakamātau anō. Ka tahi anō ko mutu I te spirometry. Nā tērā whakamātau ki te mātau he pai. Ka tahi anō ki te...
Tamatu tama ora, tama noho tama mate. Tamatu tama ora, tama noho tama mate.